long 45-minute drive, we finally reached the Beaverhill Bird Observatory. It was beautiful with the sunrise and the calls of the birds. We began our hike, seeing many birds along the way. Itself was not that long, only being about 15 minutes. Finally, we reached the headquarters for the Beaverhill Bird Observatory. There, I almost immediately saw a hairy woodpecker on a suet feeder. After waiting a little, the first group came back with a catch.
No, that was 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the feeder net. Landed by me. Weight was 11.7. Or 11.6 rather, whatever.
My sister let the chickadee go. But as it turns out, they actually brought back 2 chickadees.
2.
We began our first net loop.
Often when people report waterfowl banding, they can either do so anonymously, or they're really, really cagey about the spot, which is Cypress Hills.
From there, we came back with a couple more birds.
Hummingbird is usually found in the U.S. and some other places, but apparently
It's all on Vancouver Island, but yeah, mostly just west of the mountains. Yes, carry on.
I believe this is a hatchier male by plumage. It's got lots of brownish gray. That's kind of wide. And the third feather has a...
Yeah.
Do try not to take too long. This one's another hatchier. Yeah.
what if it starts pecking your finger like it's a tree branch?
Well, again, they need a good wind-up to do that. It needs to be properly braced.
Yeah.
When I have a hold of their legs, they're not actually all that well braced, so they can't put that much force into it.
Right.
Chickadees, most of it is in their bite and just in their beaks being very sharp. Oh, and that one's actually sitting there for a moment.
This time, I was able to release the chickadee.
Typically. This one's confused itself because it's grabbed its own foot. So it's kind of restrained itself. And isn't really sure what to do. So if you want to get a move on, move your hand gently up and down a bit. There we go.
Suddenly, after I released the chickadees, another bird landed in a net. What could it be?
So, this is a hairy woodpecker. I know it's a hairy because its beak is about the entire length of its head. And it's also big. Downies are about half the size and their beak is about half the length of their head instead. Actually, also showing off the woodpecker tongue a little bit there. Bite me. There we go. So you can see with its tongue sticking out, woodpecker tongues are super weird. Just bird tongues in general. They've got this triangular sort of arrowhead shape to them. Helps them manipulate food better or something. I'm not sure. Now, woodpeckers are also a giant pain to actually band. Just going to double check to make sure you're not banded. You are not. Yeah. They're a pain. Yep. Okay.
She raised her tail. Jackknife.
Ow. Okay, so let's,
And that was the last bird we caught. So after an uneventful 30 minutes, we began heading back towards the truck.